about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A-Chain running to the right. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught by the side by Hill. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
May now from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
To Hunter Henry.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They've got a man in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The aggressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Off the play action, May. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Tua off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Into a crowd and intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down carry for A.J. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Big gain downfield, and he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 32 on that play, and that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Here's A.J. running right. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Milton Williams making the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Handoff running left to A.J. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it.
Antonio Gibson on the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Henderson here from the gun. It's on the turn. The ball's down. He lost it. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for them. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. The turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Handoff for Henderson, running left. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. It's Henderson on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Patriots. With it, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They send the tight end in motion left. May on 1st and 10. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. It's a gain of 22. That's a New England 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He completes it in traffic. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
May now, 3rd and 2. The back grabs it. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Now May on 4th down. That one complete to Diggs. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to sneak May. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, here's Tua. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tagovailoa on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Flushed out of the pocket. He sends this one to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now he fires it deep down. Caught at the 20-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's made in the air. Out wide, and it's intercepted. They'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover in return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
At the Patriots' 16-yard line.
From the 16. He brings it in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Finds his man, it's Mario Douglas. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Man in motion here. Here's May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. May now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this 2nd half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away. There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down.
44. Ready.
Blitz coming. Tua bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. H.A. the first takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Right here. 21G, 21G.
Tua now from the gun. Has him running the comeback. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Tagovailoa on first down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Trying to run it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. An extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Give now to Henderson. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Up the sideline, past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route was called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They motion the tight end over. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Back to throw it. Waddle makes the catch. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now a run with Wright. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Tua out of the pistol. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win
playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 28, Patriots 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Motioning the tight end left. May on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10. Here's May. Forced out to his right. Connects with the open man downfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It moves to second and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Hauled in by Moore. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. To the air yet again, May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Again, it's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll come up first and 10. Throwing again. It's May. They'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here's May again. Henry on the catch. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. May now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They send a man in motion. From the gun, it's May. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Patriots 22.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it how to survive, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Chill, right on the side.